Appreciate your comments. Next, we'll go to Mr. Dana Rohrabacher from California.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Let me just note that countries, major countries, small countries, only have one legitimate government. There's only one, and there is only one legitimate government in terms of the Chinese people, and it's the government in Taiwan. The fact is, government by the American standards, the government by American standards is only a legitimate government if it operates with the consent of the governed. Mainland China is run by a clique of gangsters who make no pretense about democratic rule and permitting opposition parties or stamping out anybody who provides any type of disagreement with the policy being advocated and performed by the clique that runs that country. So yes, if we're looking at what countries have a legitimate government, Taiwan is a legitimate government, and it's occupied, yes, by many Chinese people, but let us note that there are Taiwanese people there, and now you have Chinese and Taiwanese people on that island of Taiwan operating in democratic government. So if the United States has to side with anybody, if there is a conflict between the gangsters and the clique that are pretending to be a government and the real government that exists on Taiwan, let us note that didn't always happen. President Lee was a great reformer in Taiwan, and he brought what was just an anti-communist group in Taiwan that were allied with us in the Cold War. He brought the reforms that have made the government of Taiwan legitimate in our eyes. Now, as we move in with President Trump's fair trade, it's an issue we have to work with the Taiwanese on, and I hope that we will be doing that with a spirit of goodwill. And while we're doing that, let's recognize that the Chinese clique in Beijing is engaged in policies and actual practices that threaten the peace of the world, especially in terms of their expansionist policies in building those islands that threaten commerce in the Pacific region. So with that said, thank you for the hearing, Mr. Chairman. I'll be looking forward to hearing from the witnesses.